Aloha, I'm Destiny Marie Love, and I'm so grateful to be able to present my work to you today, Embodied Voice Healing for the Nervous System. So we feel into our own nervous systems to begin. We take inventory of what's alive here. How does your breath feel in your body right now? How's your heartbeat feeling? Maybe bring your hands to your body. And just checking in, just taking inventory. Then giving yourself a little Not only does this sound start to vibrate our vagus nerve, it signals our brain that everything's well, that all is well. And it helps us land a little deeper into our bodies. So with your hands touching your body, see if you can breathe to meet your hands. You're expanding your breath right into your hands. And then exhaling with and seeing if you can feel the vibration. Expanding your breath into your hands. And exhaling with And feeling your seat, feeling your hips meeting your seat. If you're sitting down, if you're laying down, feeling the back side of your body. And still connecting your hands to your body, breathing to meet your hands all the way down into your belly. Full belly breathing. And now we're going to start exhaling with ha. Soft jaw, soft eyes, soft cheeks. We're just arriving right here into this moment. And to continue to arrive, you can start to just allow your spine to have a little bit of subtle movement. Connected to your breath. You might visualize like a seaweed in the ocean, or a palm frond in the wind, or a leaf on a branch. Just let your spine have some fluidity. Imagine it's a serpent. There's some fluid nature of the spine. And we're just slowly, deeply breathing, ha-ing and mming. You can go in between ha and Just allowing yourself to fully land in the body. Let your eyes close if they're not at the moment, and just as if they're settling, they're softening into your sockets. Your face is relaxing. You can bring your hands up to your face. It's very soothing to touch your own face, especially if we then make that sound again. Because now you can really feel your vagus nerve. You can feel your throat. And you're supporting your chin. Just relaxing, and when you feel relaxed, bring your hands back down to your body. With a ha. Just allowing yourself to have a little bit of sound with your exhale. As you do, you're allowing yourself to soften all the way down into your seat or into the back side of your body. Eyes relaxing, face relaxing, neck and shoulders relaxing. Let's relax our hands now. Relaxing all the way down our arms to our hands and our fingers. Just feeling our whole self here, and finding your intention for being here right now, right here in this embodied voice healing for the nervous system. This moment to say hello to what's here with our full presence, with our full embrace. Just exactly how we are. So we've been doing and ha. Now we're going to add a oh, the O sound. Oh, this is the sound of compassion, self-empathy. Oh, because it can be like here. Oh, 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 oh. And it can also go guttural. So in this work we do a lot of guttural sounds, and not everyone can do this at first, and that's okay. But it's like, oh. And when we make that sound, we have a little movement in our spine. Oh, and it's like, I like to imagine just cracking out of any old layer. Oh, and then we start to move our hands. And so as we do this, we're starting to say hello to our auric field, to our energy body. Just imagining that it's here, that it's glowing around us like an egg shape in all directions. And that as you move your arms around and you breathe, you're just claiming your energy body. Say, I'm claiming my body, I'm claiming my nervous system, I'm claiming my energy body, I'm claiming my mental space. The way we claim our mental space is through our breath. Breathing more fully into the body brings more consciousness into the body. We descend our awareness into our body, and it gets us out of our head, out of those thoughts that cause anxiety and depression and lethargy, all of those heavy, dense energies that are in the thought field. We can actually take our hands, and it's signaling. We just imagine that we're dusting it out. I think our imaginal cells are very powerful, and we can use our hands, and it signals our brain. Then we tune into our beautiful hearts. And here I like to bring in a little bit of Tonglen practice, Tibetan Buddhist Tonglen practice. We imagine our hearts are luminous. They're like a star right here inside of us, our star essence, perhaps connected into the tapestry of stars above us, certainly connected to all of the hearts in our lives. So we feel this beautiful heart and imagine that it's glowing. There's light that's giving it life. We breathe into it. In the Tonglen practice, we breathe in any dust, any denseness, anything that's feeling thick or heavy. Instead of trying to get rid of it, we just say, everything dissolves in this luminous heart field, like smoke, like dust. Just dissolves, and we just keep imagining with our imaginal cells that we're filled up. We're just filled up with luminous energy. All around us, back, front, side, under our feet, everywhere we go. And you just keep moving your arms around, and you're just imagining, you're just using your imaginal cells that there's light from your heart coming through the channels in your arms, moving through your whole energy body, and then touching your body. So then we come into touching the body. So in energy medicine, this is called energetic dredging. This is also amazing for the nervous system, squeezing your body. Like a gentle squeeze, like a little hug. All parts of the body. You want to definitely touch the breasts, your belly, your pelvis, your buttocks, down through your legs, and then we're going to attach the sound with all the way down your legs to your little feet. Breathing. Hands back to your body. And we just open our ears. They say that the seventh chakra, that all of the chakras have a seed sound, but that the seventh chakra is silence. This is when we open our ears and we hear that inner song. Listen to your heartbeat for a moment by placing your hands on your heart. perhaps on your womb or your belly. And relaxing, relaxing all of your muscles, your spine. And looking with your inner eyes down into your heart. Anytime you need to bring yourself back down into your body, you just say, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. At any pitch that feels right for you. Mm. And just let your body rock, just naturally, really subtle, very subtle somatic work. Very subtle movement in the spine, connected to your breath. Everything softening now. Opening your ears, but also opening your inner ears. Resting in your heart for the next minute. Feeling your breath like a wave, moving through your spine. Up through your whole spine. Imagine we're breathing up the spine, the whole spine around the crown of your head, and exhaling down the front. Down to your belly, inhale up the spine, around your head, just imagining this, and down the front body. We'll do one more like that, collecting energy at your lower dantian, your belly. Inhale up, around, up your spine. In your imagination, breathe in and around the crown of your head. Awareness there at your third eye center. Exhale, down to your belly. Now just breathe normal. Relax. The sound of relief. This is one of my favorite sounds. Everyone has a different way of expressing relief. So, what's that for you? Aha, or mm-hmm. Try each of those for a moment. Now you. And now I'll say Yeah, did you try that guttural sound yet? That's especially helpful if there's somewhere in your body that's been feeling really achy, or if you've just been feeling like, So we meet ourselves with our sound. We give our bodies a voice, and then the nervous system starts to unravel, unwind. All of that holding is just there for protection until we acknowledge it. Then it goes, oh, okay, I'm acknowledged. Oh. So then we're going to shake. So shaking, I think, is one of the very best things we can do for our nervous system. I think most mammals shake when something traumatic happens to them. So we're just going to shake, and when we connect it to our voice, oh, and you're going to move your sound, oh, up and down, oh, 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 and move again. This time a big movement. We're moving like as if there's a big wave and we're seaweed in the wave. Fluid, fluid, fluid nature. Just let your body have flow, let your arms move. Feeling your auric field around you. Just imagining it if you don't feel it. If you don't imagine it, just imagine that you imagine it. And giving ourselves some joy, some permission to feel happy. And if not, we're just going to turn up the corners of our lips anyway, because this signals something great in our brains. It tells our brains, oh, we're safe. When we smile and we breathe. I have smile and breathe signs all over my house because my husband even made me a cutting board. Smile and breathe. Because when we do, even if we're feeling tense or like, oh, I don't want to clean the kitchen again, I'm going to smile, I'm going to breathe, I'm going to make a little sound, maybe I'll shake it out. And you can go from shaking it out to then moving like a seaweed and then holding yourself, squeezing yourself. So anytime we open in a really big way, I like us to come back, bring it back in, and bring it back into the quiet spaces. And into the listening, feeling your heartbeat. Softening your jaw, softening your face, softening your eyes. Touching your body wherever you need to bring more presence into your body. So we think of the nervous system running through the whole body and cellular memory, anything that's been held in our cellular memory as a means to protect us. We just say it's safe now. It's more safe to unwind the nervous system and to radiate from the heart, to radiate love, safety, boundaries, good communication, full embodiment. And so now as I'm naming this, start to feel what you claim inside of yourself. This fullness, this safety, this being able to relax all the way home in the body. You can say home where I am. Home where I am. And we'll sing a little melody. It goes like this. Home where I am home where I am. 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 And you can put in any word that you like. Peace where I have peace where I am. Peace where I have peace where I am. We'll sing it together. Peace. Peace where I have peace where I am. Peace where I have peace where I am. How about breath? Breath where I have breath where I am. Breath where I have breath where I am. Life. Life where I have life where I am. Life where I am, I have life where I am. You can put in whatever blessing for yourself, or you can just whisper it to your heart now. Peace, safety, home, heaven, light, resonant beings. And any doubts that are there, you can dust them out. You can, and if not dust them out, breathe them in, Tonglen style. Let them dissolve. Let them dissolve for yourself, and know that as you dissolve these limiting beliefs, these sticky, clogged up thoughts, as we start to dissolve these, the idea of Tonglen is that we can breathe that in for everyone, but really that means that we can go out in the world and we can breathe freely, even in the midst of something that triggers one of our greatest pains, or even in the midst of someone having a great deal of suffering. We can breathe in peace, we can offer presence, we can offer our love. That can look so many different ways. But we start with ourselves for that, right? And with the people that come into our reality, just being able to breathe and stay in our bodies. This is a miracle. This is amazing. This is how we welcome conscious choice and conscious heaven on earth, conscious reality that feels the most nourishing, nurturing possible for your body, for your mind, for your whole nervous system. Knowing that we can reset, and that it is our holy responsibility to be able to respond to our lives. We take responsibility and we give ourselves these beautiful practices. Even if it's 10 minutes a day where we set a timer and sit and feel our heart, feel our breath. And let ourselves tune our inner compass. Let ourselves unwind all of that belief and thought that doesn't belong here. And just come right home into this beautiful heart, into the goodness that's here in the heart. Let's say, And as we do this nervous system reclamation work, we're reclaiming being able to live from the heart in a safe way, in a non-guarded way, in a present way, where we're not checked out or dissociated. We're really here, not looking for the enemy, not looking for someone saying the wrong thing, not trying to be perfect ourselves, but just arriving fully here into our bodies, just as we are. Just as we are in our holy humanness in this beautiful instrument. And we're just getting to know this instrument and how to play it. And if it gets too rigid, we just loosen up. We stretch it out. We say, who's here? What's here today? What's alive here? And we say, and we say, and we say, oh. We say, oh. And we meet ourselves. And then we're able to meet our lives. We're able to meet everyone in our lives in a more whole, full, embodied, heart-filled way, where we can really create magic here in this realm together with synergistic people who share similar vision. I know that we're all here practicing here today as some kind of virtual sangha across time and space, but still here connecting in to the infinite timeless heart. And give thanks for these practices. And I'm so grateful to be able to be here today to present this work. Thank you for the opportunity. My name's Destiny Marie Love, and you can reach out anytime for more. Aloha.